Would you tell us a little bit about the history of the starters?
I certainly will, because it's a fascinating story.
It is.
And it goes back probably, we're looking at 27 years ago now.
Yes.
A girlfriend of mine met an elderly German lady in a park in Australia.
Okay.
And they got talking about bread. And so this elderly German lady was happy to give my friend some of her starter. She said, this starter is 102 years old.
Oh,
she
my
said,
word.
my mother had it, my grandmother had it.
That's
And
so awesome.
my girlfriend got it, and she gave a little bit to me. And this starter's amazing because it can rise bread in 2 hours, and never known a starter to do that.
Right, right.
And then I read this book by Dr. Ed Wood on sourdoughs from antiquity, I think it's called. And I was looking at, he talks about many different sourdoughs. He's got sourdough starters from Russia, from Egypt, from all over the world. And he said, my most virulent strain is a Russian strain because I can get it to rise in 2 hours. So
Wow.
we tend to think maybe we've got
Right.
that strain.
Right. Now, I know that our starter came from like the time of Kaiser Wilhelm, was it? I know that that's what we have been told.
Well, it's quite possible I'm not great on maths, but I think we're looking at 130 years old now.
Right, I think so.
Yeah, something like that. I know my kids used to say, Mum, it's been 105 years for a couple of years now. It's
Right.
time to put it up.
Right, right. Well, I know that many of you maybe know Barbara and follow her on YouTube, and many of you don't, but she has some fantastic things to share on natural remedies. Barbara, what is your website? How can people get a hold of you?
To have a look at where I am, the website is www.selfhealbydesign.com, and that's the same title as my book. And what that website shows is where I am, where I'm going to be next, and it also, you can download my lectures. Because a lot of people say, I see little bits on TikTok, I see little bits on Instagram, I want the whole thing.
Right.
Well, on that website you can get it.
All right, all right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing the story, Barbara, and it's awesome to have you here, to be able to have given you a tour, and thank you.
Yeah, I've totally enjoyed this. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.